Good evening, family, friends, and guests. I'm Roberto Dottore. I'm Executive Vice President of Operations at Commonwealth Charter Academy, and welcome to CCA's 2023 graduation.
Please stand for our national anthem and remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Good evening, families, friends, guests, administration, faculty and staff, and most important, the members of CCA's class of 2023. My name is John Freed. I'm one of the high school principals. It is a pleasure to welcome all of you to the celebration of CCA's 15th graduating class. Allow me to be among the first to congratulate you on reaching this important milestone and for a job well done. During this evening's commencements, please reflect on your time at CCA, the clubs and the activities that you participated in, the field trips, the spring formals, and most important, the opportunity that you were given by your family for enrolling you in a public charter school. Please thank them for the foresight to give you access to educational programs and services to prepare for the next chapter of your life. It was an honor for Team CCA to partner with you along this journey. I am happy to introduce our first speaker, Nyla McGinnis. Nyla has been at CCA for 5 years. She does volunteer ministry work and also runs her own brand and website design business. Nyla plans to attend the Community College of Allegheny County for a graphic design degree and continue growing her own business. Please join me in welcoming Nyla.
Hello, my name is Nyla McGinnis. I've been attending CCA for 5 years. Congratulations, class of 2023. It's an honor to speak here today. Some may view this as a bittersweet moment for the graduates. On one hand, this is a moment we have been waiting for since we first entered kindergarten. Those long, hard years of work have finally paid off for this point. The live classes, the tests, the quizzes, the overdues. Finally, we have arrived. On the other hand, this is where the rubber meets the road. Expectations, realities, and time will hit right after this very moment. For some of us, we are moving on to more schooling through various time lengths, and this honestly doesn't feel like the end of school. It feels as if we still have a ways to go. More tests, more quizzes, and maybe now in-person classes. However, what now comes along with college is a fear of not knowing if you'll even get the job you went to college for. For the rest of us, we are finally ready to get our lives started without the pressure of school in the way. However, you feel fear because you don't know where to go after this. As I mentioned earlier, it's true, no matter what category we are in. A diploma symbolizes expectations, realities, and time right after this very moment. Yet, do you want to know why I do not view this as a bitter moment, just a sweet one? Well, while it's true that when it comes to time, expectations, and realities, immediately when you hit this point, you do feel pressure to go to college, maybe even get married, pressure to get a good job, immediately, even though you're still a kid. And social media doesn't help. You know, all those influencers who are making 6 figures in 9th grade for wiggling their arms on TikTok. However, I've actually gained a realization from a group of podcasts I subscribe to. Embrace the pace of your own journey. We are all on our own timelines. We are all on our own journeys, and no one is the same. For example, I'm a self-employed brand and web designer at 17 years old. In my self-employment journey, thanks to CCA, I was able to score my first design internship. I was able to apply to work for one of the biggest design companies, and I've scored my first contract and took on several clients in my dream field all this year. Yet I literally scared myself into thinking I was running out of time as a 17-year-old. Mind you, I have so much to be proud of, and for some reason I felt as if I am not doing enough and time is running out. Why did I feel this way? Because I put myself on someone else's timeline and on someone else's journey. We may compare ourselves to those around us, those we see on the internet, because they may seem as if they are ahead of us or behind us, but that's not the case. First of all, we cannot believe everything we see on the internet. We see the website, but we do not know the coding behind it. Secondly, we have different opportunities coming at different times. We just have to wait for it. We're not falling behind, it's just not our time yet. Maybe your moment is right out those doors, maybe it's 10, 15, or 20 years from now. Whatever the case, time is on our side if we work with it, not against it. I feel as if we should be able to enjoy our youth and early 20s without the fear of time running out for us or that we aren't doing enough. We should enjoy our 30s without the fear of the 40s knocking on our door, when in reality we're entering the years of wisdom. We should enjoy our 40s without the fear of 50s knocking on our door when we have entered the boss stage of life. I realized that I will wake up and miss some of the greatest moments of my life if I focus on what I am or am not in that moment, even though it or something better will come. For example, with my self-employed journey, I may not have a design studio with employees or my designs on the front pages of the internet, but I'm a 17-year-old boss, a designer who became certified in graphic design theory at 15, and who scored her first couple of clients before I even have my own business license. Where you are is exactly where you need to be right now. Make the best of it. What is time when it's your own timeline? You are on no one else's schedule, so be patient because no matter where you are heading, great things are coming at your own pace. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Nyla. Our next speaker is Emma Lee. Emma has been a CCA for 1 year and has overcome extreme obstacles to make graduation. Emma plans to attend a community college and pursue a future in the medical field. Please join me in welcoming Emma.
Hello everyone. Thanks for coming and joining my peers and me on this very special day. Graduating high school is something that is talked about often. It's used to help encourage us on the tough days when things seem impossible. It's also used when talking about our future and the people we hope to become. The closing of the first chapter to the rest of our lives, and it's finally here. I'm sure many of you will agree when I say that this day has been a long time coming. There have been many issues we have had to learn, there have been many lessons we have had to learn along the way. Ironically, the biggest lesson I learned wasn't one taught in school. The biggest lesson I learned was as long as I stayed committed, my hard-to-reach goals could be achieved even in the most unexpected ways. Prior to attending CCA, I attended a public school in Ohio. I had a solid group of friends, some of which I still have today, and got good grades. Even from a very young age, I had plans of attending our local high school. I knew of all the classes I hoped to take, and even the best teachers. I was faced with occasional anxiety about class presentations and unexpected tests. Up until January of 2016, those were the things I feared the most. On the evening of January 10th, 2016, My older brother gave me the news that our father had passed away. I can remember my mom rushing over and hugging the both of us. Little did we know that not even 2 months later, my brother and I would be hugging each other over the loss of our mom too. Nothing could have ever prepared the 11-year-old me for the loss of both my parents. It took everything I had to just get through each day. I lacked showing any emotion and fear that it would tear my grandma even farther apart after she had just lost her only child. I continued to attend school where the days felt the same. One ran into the next. I lost interest in the things that made me happy and even lost a few friends. I could feel my hopes and dreams slip farther and farther away from me. My anxieties that were focused on presentations and tests quickly turned into fear that I would lose another loved one or even that I had lost myself in my future. Over the next few years, my anxiety and depression had gotten so bad that I was unable to continue with public education. I made the decision to go virtual. I don't even have the words to describe the relief I felt knowing that I would no longer have the daily anxieties that came along with attending a brick-and-mortar school. However, with that relief also came fear that I would be unable to finish my education successfully since this was not the way I planned to spend high school. I attended an Ohio online academy my first 3 years of high school. I studied and continued to learn even on the slow days when I felt like all my hard work was pointless. The days were long and were mostly spent looking after my grandma. I felt as though I was making progress in my education, but not within myself. In October of 2022, I decided to make the move here to Pennsylvania. I was quickly enrolled with CCA and was excited for a fresh start. I began my studies and was introduced to some of the most welcoming and kind staff members. The nerves of starting not only a new school year, but my final school year quickly faded. I became so engaged in my studies and for the first time in many years was able to see a future for myself. I could feel genuine growth from within myself being brought out as I made many new connections. My teachers would encourage and check in on me daily. I can honestly say that it was the best year of my high school education, and I will forever be grateful for my time at CCA. I also want to thank my family back in Ohio for the continued support and the most loving family for allowing me to stay with them while I attended. Without them, I wouldn't have had this opportunity for not only growth academically, but also to really understand and grieve the things I experienced at such a young age. 7 years ago, if you would have told me that I would be speaking at my high school graduation, I wouldn't have believed you. I had every step of my life planned out and never could have imagined anything happening differently. After the loss of my parents, all my plans seemed to completely fade away. But because I stuck with my goals and knew that I wanted to achieve them, I was taken down the path that was really meant for me. While this wasn't the way I expected things to go, it allowed me to meet some of the closest people in my life, have many different experiences, and watch myself grow and become the person who I am proud to be today. To my fellow graduates, I hope this message sticks with you. I hope you can remind yourself that when life puts you in the most unexpected and seemingly impossible situations, that you can do it. You can strive for success and find comfort in knowing that in the big picture, you're doing exactly what you're meant to do. The path that we walk isn't always the one we planned on walking, but we walk the path we were meant to. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. I am now pleased to introduce our school leader, CCA's President and CEO, Thomas D. Longenecker.
Welcome friends, families, guests, and CCA staff to Commonwealth Charter Academy's Class of 2023 graduation. I also want to say hello to all of our graduates and families and staff who are attending this ceremony remotely. In addition, it's my pleasure to welcome and introduce members of the CCA Board of Trustees who are here to celebrate with us tonight. They are our board chairman, Ralph Dyer, and board trustee member, Lil Jackson. But most importantly, I want to recognize our very special guests of honor, the Commonwealth Charter Academy class of 2023. And our senior class presenters, Nyla and Emma. You did a great job tonight. Thank you. Class of 2023, what is the one question that you've been asked over and over again this year, and is perhaps the scariest question you've been facing? What do you want to do next, right? Is that the question you keep hearing? What do you want to do next? You may be feeling a bit overwhelmed and even a little bit scared to give an answer. But tonight I'm going to ask you a different question, and I couldn't have asked for two better presenters with Nyla and Emma in your comments. It feeds perfectly into my comments tonight. I'm going to ask the class of 2023, who are you? Who are you? This should be a little bit easier to answer. Who you are or who you're going to become may make all the difference in the world. When I sat where you are back in the mid-1980s, there was no internet, no web designers. There was no email, texting, or cell phones. There was no virtual anything. I could never have ever answered my parents that someday I would work at a cyber charter school. They simply didn't exist. And I'm going to tell you tonight, graduates, that even many of the jobs that you're going to hold in your future, they don't exist yet either. But I could have answered to my parents who I am. I have always been an entrepreneur, a hard worker, a team player, on time, tenacious, oftentimes to a fault, and I'm also a dreamer. You will find that who you are is more important than what you will do. We are living in a time of accelerating technological change, and you will need to be ready to change and retrain yourself throughout your careers. But all knowledge aside, what kind of employee will you be? Will you be the go-to person with a cheerful can-do attitude? Will you own your position and be an effective team player? Will you be the person who lifts up the team when problems arise? And will you push yourself personally to grow? Who will you be to your spouse and family? Will you be loyal, dependable, reliable, someone others can look up to? And who will you be to your community? Will you be a good neighbor, a volunteer, someone who picks up a piece of trash even when nobody's looking? Who I was in the 1980s has prepared me for what I became. I changed with the times, but yet I stayed entrepreneurial, hardworking, loyal to my family, and caring towards my community. Who you are is timeless. Let me say that again. Who you are is timeless. What you will do will change over time. So again, class of 2023, my question is, who are you? So just in case you need to be reminded, let me tell you a little bit of what I see. You are successful. By virtue of being part of this graduation ceremony, you have demonstrated that you can set and achieve your goals. You are capable of learning new things, and you've shown that you can meet deadlines and work with others. So here's your homework from tonight's lesson. Tomorrow you are embarking on the next chapter of your life. Some of you will be entering the workforce, some joining the military, others going to additional schooling or credentialing. Take some time to write down, think about who you are, and even figure out some ways to push the future self to become something that you really vision yourself to be. If you do this, what you will do will fall right into place. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, congratulations for earning the distinction of Commonwealth Charter Academy graduate. Always remember that CCA is dedicated to your success, and we look forward to hearing about all the places you will go. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Stoka Ramlogan, a class of 2022 graduate.
Strange, right? I'm back here so soon. Good evening, graduating class of 2023. Give yourselves a round of applause. You have earned it. I chose CCA at a point in my life where I didn't think I had a future. I was about ready to give up on my education. Due to past experiences in my previous schools, I was hesitant to enroll. I thought this would be a waste of my time. That there was no reason in believing I would accomplish anything. Wow, look at me now. I'm so grateful that I took that step. After speaking with my teachers at the start of the year, explaining where I was at in my life and how I got to where I am, they were very understanding and encouraged me every step of the way. I would like to give a special thank you to Mrs. Selby and Mrs. Ware for believing in me. Between the teachers and staff and having the ability to create my own schedule from the safety of my home, I knew this school was for me. I only wish I had enrolled sooner. I finally felt like I was on the right path. Even though that last year was a tough one, having stacked classes, I knew with the overwhelming amount of support I was receiving, I could do it and finish off strong. While here at CCA, I was able to do education my way. Although my final year was stressful, the way CCA is organized helped me succeed. I was able to hone my skills of self-reliance, responsibility, and self-worth. One of my teachers spotted my work ethic, resulting in assisting her with some lessons. She brought to my attention career counseling. I was skeptical at first. I thought, oh no, I'm just here to get this diploma and leave. Never thinking of what I'd be doing afterwards. After a few aptitude tests with a career counselor, I was able to find a career I never knew about and instantly gravitated towards. Thank you, Mr. Waite. Had it not been for you or that opportunity, things would be very different. CCA has restored my hope in myself. They put me on a track I did not see for myself, and for that I am very grateful. After coming from a different background and extenuating circumstances, CC respected me for who I am. They did not treat me differently for just being myself, unlike previous institutions. I have dealt with many negatives from other schools, but CCA is nothing like them. CCA has only given me positives and has shown me how school is still a place to build you up. This school will always have a special place in my heart. They have not only prepared me for a career, but they have given me confidence in myself. Before I leave you today, there is something I want the graduating class of 2023 and those seeing this to know. You are always worth the effort, and you are deserving of love. Once again, congratulations. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Stoka. We appreciate you sharing your story with our graduates. It's now the time that we've all been waiting for. President Longenecker, will you please join us as we present the diplomas to the members of the class of 2023.
Nyla McGinnis. Emma Christine Lee. Tristan Bradbury. Braden Riley Anderson. Leland Trishelle Banks. Alexa Jo Bartolomeo. Sophia Ann Bartolomeo. Isaac Morton Barris. Cameron Christine Bissance. Gage Michael Young. Emma Ray Boland. Dennis James Marshall Boyce. Dante Santino Brown. Reagan Nicole Burnsworth. Leanna Grace Chadish. Kaylin Summer Champion. Madison Brown. William Childs. Athena Daleen Connor. Aiden Monroe Coker. Michael William Cuffia. Evan Lee Corson. Abigail Brianna Kaur. Jenna Marie Crow. Kaylee Ann Cooper. Trinity Annika Daubert. Evelyn Dietrich. Alexis Lee Diener. Clay Arthur Dean. Haley Dawn Delanche. Ashley Bell Domek. Chloe Jean Droboy. Isaac Matthew Durandetta. Chloe Leanne Erickson. Caitlin Nicole Farabee. Maya Tegan Favada. Grace Runyon. Justine Faith Yolanda Forbes. Kylie Beth Furman. Nicholas Adam Gainey. Sabrina Renee Gibson. Brendan James Gillen. Kyle Isaac Glantz. David Emmanuel Aaron Glass. Leah J. Grant. Jakai Ari Gray. Matthew James Healy. Madison Dawn Hayes. Sarah Brochowski. Micah Nathan Hempel. Caleb John Hickey. Jordan Alberta Keller. Morgan Lee Hicksonbaugh. Mallory J. Izagiri Martin. Alexa Lynn Lopez Hogue. Nolan Robert Ketterman. Bridget Catherine Joyce. Joshua David Jones. Jeremiah Jacob Jones. Mariah Lynn Knapp. McKenna Alexis Cole. Mackenzie Lynn Kratzis. Joshua Lepsch. Kylea Michelle Lewis. Danaea Danielle Livingston. Andrew Thomas Little. Adira Juliana Gohar Malek. Unique Lene Hickman. Shane Lee Malloy.
Carmen Marie Mangel. Riley Marie McCollum. Madison Elizabeth McCombs. Andrew Benton McConaughey. Chelsea Lee McCullough. Kiara Marie McCullough. Shana Bell Miller. Savannah Audrey Monahan. Mason Jacob Moschel. Trevor Francis Newman. Joby Torin Nickel Pearson. Alisa Nukic. Paige Allison Patterson. Liliana Ruth Pearson. Angelina Oles. Joseph Paul Orowek. Logan Richard Path. Aaliyah Wardell Porter. Markel Terrell Reese. Bethany Nicole Ritchie. Raquel Nicole Reinhardt. Kylie Elizabeth Rose. Seth Robert Salomon. Riley Madison Sheedy. Cameron Jordan Sherwood. Emily Grace Shively. Raymond Allen Smeltzer. Abigail Marie Smith. Anastasia Starr Smith. Chloe Tresensa Smith. Deborah Hope Smith. Fallon Riley Smith. Isabella Catherine Soliday. Aiden Briggs Spangler. Hannah Grace St. Clair. Alexandria Elizabeth Stifler. Haley Steinman. Brenna Elise Swain. Luke Russell Swain. Destiny F. Swank. Riley Elizabeth Swick. Wyatt Paul Swick. Bronson Michael Swatala. Angelica Yvette Torrento. Haley Stifler. Vinshu Talak. Samuel Elliott Tremblay. Maria Aisha Bento. Mariah Lynn Wakely. Tyler James Wentrobel. Micaiah Alika Williams. Hannah Marie Wolf. Corey Michael Wood. Trinity Whiteman. Lucas Matthew Xavier Wyant. Ariana Faith Zahorachak. Gabriella Marie Stenazio. Maja Adiro Nair Jones. Ellie Cummins. Carly Alsher. Raven Wiggins. Ariana Lohr. Sierra Dawn Weimer. We now ask that you turn your attention to the screens so we can celebrate our virtual graduates. Madeline Sage Bauer. Benjamin Anthony Costello. Hayden Levi Fetter. Charlie Addison Fike. Emberly May Jarabak. Tyler Andrew Kirkland. Lillian Marie Klein. Sarah Barbara Laverderi. Zachary James Litzinger. Aubrey Lynch. Maria Isabella Moore. Jaden Parker Olson. Shanity Plews. Regan Ann Potter. Gannon Stahl Rierick. Lucas Diego Rodriguez. Annika Rose Rudge. Summer Rain Shaner. Andrea Lee Stroop. Ashley Jean Lynn Tremblay. Trinity Faith Whiteman. Lucas Wyatt.
Will the class of 2023 please rise? It is now time to move your tassels from right to left. You are officially graduates of Commonwealth Charter Academy. President Longenecker, I present to you the class of 2023. Congratulations.